What's up? Welcome back for more Honkai Impact 3rd. Hey, now we're gonna go on part 2 and yeah, definitely Kira is cute. Kira is good. Pray all hail Kira. Anyways, let's go. Your level is below recommendation. Wow! Fine. There, you happy? Wait. Oh. So Kira and only Kira. Wait. How many levels is there? Oh, 12. I think that's for the tutorial or something. That's why it's 12. Let's see. The sunlit streets outside were jam-packed with training schools, filled with posthumous students carrying armfuls of textbooks. Their heated discussions were occasionally interrupted by enthusiastic laughter. KPC, I just realized! My god! I'm blind as hell! Okay, so this is Academy City, a metropolis comprised entirely of research institutions and training schools, with most of its residents being students. Not only do people from nearby cities come to study here, but even those from thousands of miles away are willing to make the journey for the sake of acquiring new skills. Perhaps it all stems from their inner desire to start a new chapter in their life, leaving behind their past and forging a new path to embrace a future of their own choosing, refusing to allow life to put them inside the box. Remarkable. Save the monologue for later, and let's find those stinking birds and Shishi. This darn locator is completely useless. Now the screen has gone dead. How are we supposed to see the compressed location now? Looks like it got damaged during the battle with the Honkai beasts earlier. So what? Are you saying my punches were too explosive and it's my fault? That's not what I meant. Anyway, we got to fix this locator so we can find Shishi quickly. Unfortunately, this locator is a bit too sophisticated. Her gaze lingered briefly on the Hershey of sentence before falling on her own hands and sighing helplessly. I don't think we'd be able to fix it on our own. Hey now, don't tell me you're underestimating the omniscient and omnipotent Hershey of sentience. I fixed it once before, didn't I? I'm just saying that fixing something is different from fighting. Besides, last time we only managed to make it flicker for a moment. It's better for us to find a professional. Okay, that's it. You clearly think this little gadget is too intricate for me. Well, I'll show you. Hershey snatched the locator from Fuhas in a huff and waved it up and down forcefully. There is the clinking sounds of parts, accompanied by a look of concern from Fuha. Take it easy. You relax. Now sit back and watch. Okay, for this part 2, I'm just gonna skip it because it's gonna take longer and longer, and for me, I just want to get on with the story. Hey! The screen! It's back on! Told you I could fix it. There's nothing in the world I can't repair. The signal of the compress location is still intermittent. Maybe it's the locator. Before she could even finish her sentence, her sentence efficiently snatched the locator back and swung it around like a brick, causing a whirlwind of clattering. Should be all good now. Somehow the signal actually is stabilizing. Apparently, she and the car are nearby. Wait, how come the screen is still flickering? Is it still malfunctioning? How is that possible? Just don't know how to read it, you old-timer. Look, it's pointing in that direction. Quit fussing and just stick close to me. Before Fuha could react, her self-sentence pulled her along, sprinting towards the other end of the street like a gust of wind. Slow down! Dot. Should be this way. Dot. Oh, they're just running around. Right there. It keeps popping up. Yeah, it's malfunctioning. You shouldn't be able to miss it. A major landmark. One you can't possibly miss. Oh my god. There it is. Right there. Oh. Ouch. Hey, watch where you're going. Wait, you again? Racial sentence? And Miss Fuha? I'm Miss Fuha. Sorry, there's no question mark there. Susana? What a surprise running into you here. Heard you have been traveling around this area recently. When I was assigned to Academy City, I actually wondered if I would run into you. But I never actually expected it to happen. Can't believe you're right in front of me. Be still. My heart. Since you made the trip all the way out here, how about I just show you around? I promise you won't find a better guide than me. The excited Susana moved to jump in front of Fuha, but was swiftly blocked by her shield sentence. Whoa there, slow your roll, girlie. What are you getting so close for? Just wanted to show Fuha around. Is that okay? Aren't you here on a professional basis? What are you doing roaming the streets for? You're not slacking off, are you? No, of course not. Patrolling the streets is part of my job. I'm responsible for maintaining order in the city, handling the occasional Honkai Beast incidents, and assisting Rita in issuing tasks through the Eternal System. Actually, speaking of task assignment, there have been several recipients who haven't responded for a while. It's a bit odd. Fortunately, Rita dispatched new candidates quickly enough, so everything has been fine. At any rate, I have a pretty easy time dealing with most of my job responsibilities now. Sounds to me like you've become a full-fledged Valkyrie. Did you just call me? Susana proceeded to repeat the words full-fledged Valkyrie to herself over and over, her expression slowly changing from disbelief to unadulterated joy. For real? You really think so? Thank you so much for saying that, Fuha. I just hope that I can continue to the development of this city in some way. Seeing the residents better themselves and pursue their own paths is what fills me with the most happiness. It's nice to see that reconstruction has become relatively stable now after the Great Eruption ended. The areas heavily affected by the Great Eruption no longer rely on supplies distributed by Shixal to subsist. The residents now have the opportunity to choose their desired careers and embark on a new life. The fact that people are willing to come to Academy City to learn new skills tells me that they have high hopes for their own future and the future in general. The shadow cast by the Great Eruption is gradually fading, which is a remarkable thing. Exactly. Randall and Rita have said similar things as well. Shixal fully supports the development of Academy City and hopes the more and more people can come here to learn. Well, imparting knowledge is the best way to help. Any emerging civilization hoping to prosper should never rely on blessings from gods. Their fate should remain squarely in their own hands. You're truly remarkable, Fuha. You speak such profound truths, yet you say them in such a casual manner. Okay, I can't read that. I'm so sorry. Exhausted, Susanna leaned closer, only to be startled one more by a voice filled with irritation. For a full-fledged Valkyrie, I'm surprised you weren't already aware of those so-called profound truths. But Fuha said herself that's what I am. And yet, only a moment ago, you got turned around and forgot your patrol route. And lest we forgot how you get startled by that Honkai beast lurking in the street corner? What? How did you know about all that? You shouldn't use authority for that, Senti. What? This isn't authority. I just made a random guess, and it happened to be right. For someone of my unparalleled brilliance, it is a rudimentary thing to observe someone's personality and predict what they have gone through. Wow, really? You did live up to your reputation. However, even though I was startled by a Honkai beast yesterday, it was only because it caught me off guard. Now I'm not afraid of anything anymore. You're talking talk. But can you walk the walk? Prove it. Okay, but how? Thud. Would you look at that? Here comes a perfect chance to prove it. What do you say? In the corner of the street, a few Honkai bees happened to pass by, and her substantial smiled as she stopped Fuha. She was ready to take action. I'll leave these fellas to you, Susanna. Fuha and I have faith in you, so don't let us down. No, you can do it, Susanna. You are the bleed queen. Okay, I'll do my best not to disappoint you. I got this. I've got. It's been a while since I was in this map. Wait. I thought that was the end. Dun dun dun. That. When the last Honkai beast fell, she suddenly remembered the starry sky she saw on the night before leaving her hometown. The stars were bright and twinkled like gems scattered across the vast Milky Way. Now, she herself was like one of those resplendent gems. To make itself shine bright, a gem must be polished countless times. Rigorous training, repetitive missions, and countless nights spent pushing her own limits. Today, I can see that they were all stepping stones to me before becoming a true Valkyrie. Remember that Senti has powers. When Susanna recalled the compliment given to her by Fuha, an almost uncontrollable burst of joy exploded within her, like fireworks lighting up the night sky. Now that I'm a true Valkyrie, no longer will I blindly imitate the fighting style of others, nor will I timidly attempt to chase the glory of others. Like those who guided me and supported me as I embark on my own path, I will do everything in my power to help those around me and give them the strength to pursue their dreams. Now that I can easily defeat the Honkai beast, I carefully recalled her moves from earlier, making sure that her last strike was befitting of someone of her new stature. After confirming that she had made no mistakes, Susanna felt that today's sunlight was particularly bright. And finally become a Valkyrie who can stand on her own feet, guiding everyone to find a new direction in life, just like what my seniors have done for me. So, Fuha? Senti? Hey, where'd you go? While she had been preoccupied studying at her own eternal crossroads, her previous companions had vanished and were nowhere to be seen. The sunshine today was nearly blinding, so much so that it reminded her of the helplessness and anxiety when she got lost last time and all the times before. Where should I look for them? I've already taken the wrong turn several times. What should I do now? I can't even tell which road is which. Alright, I specifically wrote down the direction to the warehouse this morning. What are the chances that Fuha and Hershey Sentience are on that road too? No way. I could hope for such a crazy coincidence. We had agreed to explore together, but I ended up losing them. If things keep up, I'm gonna end up losing myself too. Ahem, over here. Huh? Oh, there you are. I thought I'd lost you both. Sorry, I was dealing with the locator. Actually, we've both been standing behind you the entire time. It's okay. I'll memorize the road properly tonight so I won't panic like I did earlier. I'm sure you'll do just fine. Thank you for your kind words. So, is that gadget in your hand the locator? Yeah, there's something wrong with it. The screen won't lit up, and we need it to find Shishi and the camper. Huh? Is Book of Fuxi missing? Missing? It's a long story, but long and short of it is Jigme took off with my car and Shishi happened to be sleeping inside the vehicle, but she should be on the roof right now. I have no idea what Jingwei and Dark Jingwei are up to, but we need to fix the car locator quickly, or else they'll run off again. How many times do I have to tell you that I already fixed the darn locator? I'm sure it's just a slight connectivity issue. Let me give the old-fashioned way another spin. Her shop sentence nudged the locator, but just as she was about to slam it down to the ground, she was stopped by a furry bear paw. Wait, you won't be able to fix it like that. Why not? The last time, all it took to restore it to normal was a heavy shake. Surely you're not insinuating that you know better than me? No, of course not. However, for as bad as I am with directions, I'm great at fixing devices. It's something I've built up a lot of experience with. Yeah, that's why she was assigned in lot of those gadgets, especially in... What is that? Forgot. Oh, there we go, in the moon. No, they were in the deep sea. That's great. In that case, could you help us take a look at this locator and see how to fix it? Not a problem at all. It's my pleasure to be of help. Let me see. Susanna carefully took the locator from her Setien's hand, whose lips pressed into a thin grimace. Let's see. It suffered some severe external damage. Just get to the point and tell us how to fix it, will ya? Okay, actually, all we have to do is replace some parts. Luckily, I've got plenty of my own back in the warehouse. We can repair the locator there. That'd be great. Thank you, Susanna. No problem. The warehouse is just around the corner. We can go together. Hey, there we go. Wait, what? Okay, fine. Ooh. Dot. Picking up on something unusual, Fua looked around for a while, focusing intently. Here we are, Fua. Is there something on your mind? I just had this feeling that there were voices nearby, but they didn't sound like human voices. But we're the only ones in this warehouse. If you're trying to scare me, then it's not very funny. Maybe I'm hearing things, but it seems I also heard the sound of a car starting. No way, not another ghost car. Huh? What sound? Don't hear anything. Anyway, this area is filled with training schools. I'd hardly be surprised if there were one or two driving schools nearby. As for you, Susanna, you're supposed to be a big bad Valkyrie. How come you're afraid of ghost stories? I'm being cautious. There's nothing in this world that can scare me anymore. Anyway, let me go find the replacement parts for the locator. Susanna immediately threw herself into rummaging through the shelves, as if she was worried that even a moment of hesitation would diminish the courage and determination she had just displayed in front of Fua. Strange. Even though the person responsible for delivering the parts never responded to my email, she sorted all the parts magnificently. It's no wonder Rita praised her for being proactive in taking on additional responsibilities. But no, now is not the time to be thinking about that. There's something else which requires my undivided attention. Where are all my spare parts missing? And what are all these little robots doing here all of a sudden? She stared at the empty boxes on the shelf and the pile of small robots in the corner of the warehouse, scratching her head with equal amounts of confusion and helplessness. What happened? All my spare parts are missing, and the warehouse is full of small robots I've never seen before. Uh-oh. Ah! And now they're coming to life? Oh my god. That noise. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Quick! Turn them off! The irritated Hershel sentient stamped her feet and covered her ears with frustration. I've never seen these robots before. I have no idea how to turn them off, but I feel like I've heard that sound somewhere before. Who cares if you ever heard it before or not? Old-timer, do something, will ya? Sorry, but I don't know how to control these robots either. With that being the case, I can only resort to the most direct method to shut them down. Okay.
では心と共に陸号一体死体を引っ先に破れぬものなし弱すぎサイマック赤星ハウン友人よ百害連馬心身血力危険です内外万法この一撃のみ
Ooh! There we go. Phew! Finally, some peace and quiet. Wow, that was incredible. You took them all out without even breaking a sweat. Still though, I feel like I've heard that sound before. Would you stop torturing yourself with those vague memories? All I care about is never hearing that awful sound ever again. Susanna, what was it you were saying earlier about missing parts? I don't know why, but all my spare parts are gone. I specifically remember putting them in the warehouse. Great, another strange occurrence we have to deal with. Strange robots, disappearing parts, it's all a bit too much to be a coincidence. If you ask me, Susanna, is there any way you can check the surveillance footage? I already checked the footage, but the records for the past few days have already been overwritten somehow. Damn. More of them. Eat this! Before Herschel Cities could rush over to smash the little robots, they had already dashed out of the warehouse while humming the ear-splitting tune. Where do you think you're going? Just running after them. Maybe these robots are related to the missing parts. Let's follow them. Them. Ha! You thought you could escape from me? Finally, now I won't have to listen to that god-awful song anymore. Ah! God! I remember now. That sound. It's Kira. There, let's go! Is everyone okay? Oh, wait. Is everyone ready? Alright! On a simple stage in the street corner, a singer radiated a practiced mic. Her undeniable charisma caught her enthusiastic fans to cheer for her with unrestrained glee. Thank you everyone for your support. I'm extremely grateful for everyone who came here today. I also noticed that many of you have been coming to more than one performance and some have never missed a show. I can't tell you how thankful I am for your unwavering support. To express my gratitude for all your encouragement, I will ensure that I practice harder than ever so that I can continue to give you better and better shows. No matter how much toil it is or how much criticism I face, I will always do everything in my power to be the best singer that I can be for all of you. I'm not saying that. Shine bright like the morning star. Oh, okay, that's a song. Huh? I thought people felt Kira Star was stone deaf. Why does she still have so many fans? Hey, Kira! Hey! Kira is super talented. Sure, she may have her shortcomings, but everyone still loves her for how passionate and hardworking she is. Her smile can brighten up anyone's day. Whatever, so long as she doesn't sing, everything should be fine. Wait, look over there in the corner of the stage. Isn't that one of those robots? It seems to be the same model as the ones in the warehouse. Could they somehow be related to Kira and that's why they play her songs? But why in the world would Kira place robots in Shiksa's warehouse? Let's wait until Kira's performance is over and then we can ask her directly. On the stage, Kira's arresting presence captured everyone's attention. Next up, I have a special performance for you all. Oh, I'll be waiting for you tomorrow at this very stage. See you all then. Good grief. All this fuss over a performance announcement? Is she afraid that once she actually starts singing, everyone's gonna run for the hills? But Kira just sang earlier and the fans were going wild. These people genuinely love Kira and appreciate her unique voice. My guess is that she purposely chose an inconspicuous location for the tour, and there's no way fans who aren't already familiar with her would know about this performance. Our dear Kira Star clearly handpicked die-hard fan who will overlook any faults she has, so that she won't have to face the music and hear any negative comments. She claims to be hardworking, but all she's doing is creating her own echo chamber filled with sycophantic fans. Hardly what I would call the true idol spirit. She doesn't just stay in her comfort zone, but all the fans and passerby who join in. They couldn't have all been handpicked by her. Alright then, how about we make a bet and see how many new people are willing to take the Interstellar Idols flyer for her next performance. I bet there won't be many takers, if any. I'm sure there will be plenty. And what if you're wrong? Then I'll admit once and for all that you're a full-fledged Valkyrie. How about that? not that it matters because I'm 100% going to win this. Alright, it's a deal. The enthusiastic fans cheering for the singer did not notice the exchange between the two, as Kira's star continued to flash her megawatt smile on the stage. Nothing would give me more pleasure than seeing some familiar faces when I'm on stage. So, I really hope to see you all again for tomorrow's performance. Okay? Alright. Okay, hold on. Alright, I'm back. Like rats fighting over a piece of cheese, the crowd surged forward to grab the promotional flyers from Shigure Kira's hands. Huh? What's going on? Haha, see? I told you Kira is the greatest. It seems Susana was right. You lost, Senti. This is impossible. That's it. I'm gonna see what's going on in these people's heads. No. Wait. You can't. Yeah, I know. Just this once. Okay? Before Fuha could stop her, her share of sentience had already used her authority to peer into the minds of surrounding crowd. Beep beep recording, beep beep story, beep beep. Huh? What the? Dot. Engrossed in her exploration of various minds, her show of sentence suddenly burst into laughter. Just as I expected. So, these are all your fans, are they? Some interstellar idol you are. Hershey's heartily below echoed a bit too loudly, and it caught the attention of Kira. What's that sound? Huh? What are you all doing here? Kira, I was just assigned to this city, whereas Fuha and her sentients need to fix their locator to find the missing Pukofuxi, but when I went to find my replacement parts, all I found were a bunch of singing robots. Once we followed those robots, they led us straight to you. Speaking of which, did you happen to make that small robot that's standing next to the stage? Hold on, slow down. What singing robot? Aren't all your fans robots? What do you mean by that? Don't you dare insult my fans. When have I ever lied? If you're so convinced they're not robots, why don't you see for yourself? Here we are, discussing this out in the open, and your adoring fans don't seem to care one iota. Shigure Kira looked at the fans below the stage. Indeed, despite all the inflammatory slander her show of sentence had uttered, the crowd's happy gazes remained unchanged and fixated on her. It was as if the whole audience had reached a state of pure bliss, and the entire world contained only Shigure Kira. What? Wait a minute. Ahem. It's time for my meet and greet session. Would anyone come and interact with the one and only interstellar superstar? She eagerly grabbed the hand of a fan in the front row, trying to refute the absurd accusations hurled at her by Hershey of sentience. Alright then, let's start with you. As soon as she gripped the fan's hand, Kira's happy expression froze, as it was clearly she was grabbing a mechanical hand wrapped in soft rubber, hard and cold to the touch. What's going on? Are they really robots? Her shock and astonishment didn't shake the eternally passionate gaze fixed upon her, as the fans continued to regain their favorite pop star with unwavering excitement. What had once brought her joy and inspiration now made her feel like she was plummeting into an endless pit. What on earth is going on? Yeah, can I? Even I can keep up an explanation. Come up with an explanation. There we go. Okay, now we have Kira. Let's upgrade. Captain! I'm so happy to see you. Did you miss me too? Hardly. Define miss. For an idol, the cheers from the audience are her source of strength. I can use reset mechanism to attract fan clubs. Oh? Okay. In the round of using active skill, the marble will reset the entire board and create many fan clubs when it exits. Okay, these shiny glow sticks mechanism are my fan clubs. Make them cheer by hitting them with marbles or triggering passive skills. Each cheering fan club directly adds to my finalized damage. Oh wait, I pressed that. Nice right to hook. If the singing gig doesn't pan out, you might have a future as a pugilist. Come on now. They may be robots, but they still came to your show. Don't you think it's a bit cruel to treat them like that? They're just program machines, not real fans. There was never the possibility of them disliking me. So why would their love mean anything to me? If I find whoever is behind these robots, they'll regret messing with me. Since apparently even Kira herself was unaware of all this, who could have created these strange robots and even made them watch Kira's performance? I just checked the storage device inside the robots and they're filled with recordings of Kira's previous performance. Look! Wait, Susana! Too late. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't play this, right? It's okay. It's just, we've got the general idea. There's no need to pour over the recordings. You said it. If I hear any more of that singing, my ears are gonna start bleeding. That's harsh. Oh, okay. These recordings in the storage devices confirm what Fuha said earlier. These robots have expressly been made to record Kira's concerts. Another strange connection is that those robots were assembled using the spare parts that I had placed on the warehouse shelf. How convenient. We can dismantle these little buggers and fix the locator. Well, due to the heavy impact they just sustained, the spare parts are no longer usable. For crying out loud. Kira, couldn't you have been a little more careful? You're not seriously blaming me for this, are you? I'm the real victim here. Besides, how would I known they break so easily? Considering how many spare parts I had though, these robots don't account for all the parts that went missing. In other words, the only way we'll have a chance of retrieving the other remaining parts is to find whoever is behind all this. While we're at it, we can unravel the mystery behind what's happening with Kira. Thank you, Fuha. We've got to apprehend whoever is behind this. Whoever made these things can mass produce them, and as we've established before, they were expressly made to record and support your performances. There's not much to go on, but is there anyone you can think of who match those clues? Wow, I finally get to see the legendary detective Fuha at work, connecting the dots and piecing together, piecing together a broken trail of clues. This is fantastic. There may be someone, but I'll need some time to process everything that's happened. Okay. I wonder who it is. But yeah, I seriously don't know. Kira slowly pieced together all the disparate information in her mind. After a while, she looked up with a mysterious smile lingering on her lips. Someone does spring to mind, but they've got a few minions under their control. We want to capture the real culprit, we must stay put for now. Huh? Stay put? That's right, which means tomorrow's performance will proceed as scheduled. I agreed. The culprit has lost their army of bots and has shown us an unusual interest in Kira's performance. The likelihood of this guy attending the next show in the flesh is high. So, do I still have to sing on the stage tomorrow? Maybe I could just dance and lip sync. That will be best if you sing. The longer you perform on stage, the higher our chances of capturing the culprit. Don't worry, we'll set up the stage in a non-crowded area to avoid harming any innocent people. That's not her concern. Ouch. You know, old-timer, sometimes just the way you talk casually is far worse than any direct criticism. Wait, that's not what I meant, Kira. I was just thinking that if we do end up running into the mastermind behind all this, I thought they will give up without a fight, and things might turn ugly. It's fine, Fuha. I understand what you mean. I meant. But if they even think about resisting, I'll make them regret it. Alright then. Everyone can start preparing now. We'll discuss the specifics later. Great. Leave the stage set up to me. By the way, Kira, what color were you thinking for your fads? While I'm partial to cyan myself, I think a steely blue would suit you best. Haha, you haven't changed a bit, Susana. Down to your tangents about fun colors. Huh? You've seen me do this before? Yes, in the dream. The dream I told you about. It was you who helped us set up a grand concert venue which allowed us to put on a spectacular show. Wow, even it was in a dream, I'm glad I was able to accomplish something so remarkable. Don't worry, Kira. We may be tight on time, but we're gonna give you the perfect stage to perform on. Is everyone ready? The curtains on the stage slowly unfurled, and the spotlight spilled out, resembling a confusing sea of stars dancing to the rhythm. Kira stood center stage, her smile as radiant as a star. Under the stage, the fans waved their light sticks in excitement, eagerly following Kira's moves. Even today, the fans are still just robots. I don't see a single new face. But I knew this was what would happen when I decided to step on the stage under my true persona. So long as I have the courage to stand on stage, this spotlight doesn't belong only to me, but also to the countless overlooked and denied individuals. I don't intend to win just my own internal struggles. I know that doesn't grant me the right to sing off key and indulge myself with reckless abandon. I made the long journey to the city to study music just because I wanted to change myself. I didn't become a singer because I was perfect, but because I wanted to strive for perfection. So none of these underhanded tricks will cause me to waver. Wait, I think... okay, never mind then. Just you wait and see. I can't wait to see your expression when your blood blows up in your face. Wherever you are, the one who has been secretly watching over me.
はい。私、ずっとあなたを見ています。
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Haha, got you. Huh? Prometheus? How could it be you? How could it be anyone else? She was right. Prometheus, you're the one filming Kira's performances? Yes, that's right. I'll take those spare parts too. But why? There's nothing I can say about this. Just because that woman forced you? Alright, now that we've apprehended the culprit, Freaking for ego the nicesties. Prometheus, be smart and hand over the remaining parts right now, or else you're gonna be eating some knuckle sandwiches. Sigh. Although this is not what I intended, if I surrender to you so easily, the situation will only escalate. Therefore, overload mode, activate. Wow, that sure is impressive. But why did the balloon man appear after you activated overload mode? Stop nitpicking about how it looks. The muscular balloon man is this city's mascot, and I for one am quite pleased with how it looks. Don't you find it cool? Oh, for sure. Totally the coolest. But what's the point? There's no need for any of this, Prometheus. You have lost. Yes, I surrender. Based on my analysis of the previous battle, I don't stand a chance of defeating you. Now that is one sensible AI. I was merely doing someone a favor. What matters is that I give it my all. Doing someone a favor? Did someone ask you to make these robot spectators? You don't mean her, do you? That's right. Mr. Lin asked me to record your performance for her own enjoyment at a later date. She is also doing it as a show of support. I don't need her support. Why did you agree to such a outrageous request? I only agreed under duress. Okay. That much is true. But I am nevertheless glad that she has found a new interest. I have no wish of receiving further videos of her and Crisio dressing up their robot assistant to look like me. Oh! That's your problem, not mine. How come I have to get roped into this and suffer as well? I am unable to answer this question. It would be best if Mr. Lin explained it to you herself. As Kira glared at Prometheus with eyes like daggers, the latter took her time in opening the operation script. Mr. Lin's projection soon appeared in front of everyone. Miss Shiguri, long time no see. Hasn't been that long, Mr. Lin. Perhaps, but it always pains me to be parted from my dear friends. It's like what Fuha used to say to Grisio, a single day apart seems like 3 years. Okay, that's it. Last time you called, I was hesitant to correct you because of all the people around. But we are not friends, Mr. Lin. Of course we are. It's only right to support a friend's dream, wouldn't you say? Unfortunately, due to the notable distance between us, I had to ask Prometheus for help. You call recording me without my consent help? I understand how the methods involved might seem questionable. Number 17 also voiced her concerns, but I asked Grisyut for advice, and she insisted that it is perfectly alright to film public performances. At any rate, how on earth did you know I can carry a tune? I only told you that in a dream. Number 17 sent me a video of one of your performances the other day. What? That was a rehearsal, and a bad one at that. Some random passerby caught me on camera. To be honest, I think you've made significant improvements in your singing. You must have really been putting time into it. I have. I've discovered that by embracing my true self, all the curses which have been bothering me for so long aren't that terrifying anymore. You were born to be a superstar, of that there is no doubt, but the comment section is packed with nasty remarks and trolls spewing hate for no discernible reason. I thought you would give up. You underestimated me. I know my singing isn't the greatest in the world, so it's only natural that some people wouldn't be into it. As for the vicious comments, sometimes people say nasty things for no particular reason. Haters like that aren't even worth taking seriously. Haha, I suppose I did underestimate you. You are truly marvelous. You're willing to give up everything in order to make your dream a reality. You won't allow anything to stand in the way of your ambitions. Spare me the flattery. Besides, you also gave up everything for an idea. Perhaps we're not so different, you and I. We're both fools. How are we in any way similar? At any rate, I simply want you to know that despite the small contingency of sour grapes, you still have friends in this world who will always have your back, so feel free to chase your dream. Having said that, as a friend, I want my support to be felt. That was why I tasked number 17 with making these little robot fans. I'm sure you'll come to love them. You need to stop assuming. Who in their right mind would be into having robot fans? But if I'm not mistaken, I believe I just saw you crack a smile. No need to thank me, Miss Shigure. I look forward to attending one of your performances in person later. Are you even listening to me? As Miss Helen projected vanished, Shigure Kira stamped her foot in rubber before reaching out to Prometheus. Give me the phone. It's high time I set things straight with this prosperous woman. It's like Miss Helen is just messing with her and also helping her for her amusement. ... Have you forgotten? Little special line of communication. The new enlightened star doesn't provide instant messaging capabilities. And how do you explain that projection just now? That was pre-recorded video playback that Miss Helen told me to replay if you got wise to her. Ready to watch it again? Shigure Kira didn't know what to say. Who would have thought? An interstellar superstar throwing a tantrum at a video. I bet Miss Helen would get a kick out of that. Not a word of this gets to her. You hear me, Prometheus? I'm afraid that is rather impossible, considering I have already promised to tell her everything. But since you have already sussed out the robot fans, there's no need for me to keep up the charade. You can retrieve the parts you need by dismantling the robots that remain. I mistook them for abandoned parts which were no longer of any use to you. My apologies. It's just that what happened yesterday reinforced my misjudgment. What are you talking about? I saw this after restoring some footage at the warehouse. Everyone took a step closer to Prometheus' projection screen to look at the surveillance footage. What is this? Did Jingwei and the others scan the codes and take away the parts? Why was my name assigned to the code? Transporting the parts wasn't part of Fuha's mission. How could they have passed the verification process using her code? Could it be... Susana shivered as a terrible thought dawned on her. With a hurried motion, she checked her phone, only to find that the system email assigning the mission was addressed to none other than Fuha. Not again. I assigned the mission to Fuha by mistake. Again? It's getting real old, real quick, Susana. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for the trouble. Puha. Sorry, everyone. It's alright, Susana. Everyone makes mistakes. What has me worried is how come Jingwei and Dark Jingwei claimed the transportation mission under my name. Maybe they were planning to make money off the parts? No, that can't be right. They've kidnapped she okay, Chichi. If cash was what they were after, they would need them plenty. I guess we'll have to ask them after fixing the locator. As the girl pondered over what could be happening, some unexpected figures on the screen caught her attention. Isn't that us? Jui and the rest must have left only moments after we arrive at the warehouse. They must have been the ones behind that strange sound and the roar of the engine. We're just one step behind them. If we hadn't dragged our feet and checked it out straight away, we have found the Bokofushi right then and there. Dot. Hey, what are you staring at me for? The most important thing now is to dismantle the robots and fix the locator. We can't let such sequential things disrupt our plan. Very well. I would usually never demean myself with such menial tasks, so great is my kindness and understanding that I will lend you a hand. Herself Sentience walked towards the fallen robot, only to hear a sigh from Kira, who had reached a decisive moment. Wait a second. Prometheus, tell Miss Celine that she needn't trouble herself with filming my performance in the future. Okay, your request has been noted. I will upload all the videos online. You can send them to her after. Aren't you worried about the negative comments? If you want it, I could moderate the comments for you. No, that won't be necessary. There will always be people spewing hate for no good reason. The best response to such blind venom is refusing to give up. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to improve my singing. A negative comment here and there won't be enough to dissuade me from chasing my dream. And, oh, that's a good... I forgot. Okay, let's just screenshot this and it will be for later on. Okay, and as much as I hate to admit it, Mr. Lin was right. My friends have always been there for me. Their encouragement has never faltered, and neither has the courage they bestowed on me as a result. It's no easy task to find what you truly want to do in life. True! This is true for me, for the students in the city, and also for her. Wouldn't you agree? The pursuit of a dream is something wonderful, worthy of recording and sharing with others. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, because I'm not recording this or playing. Yeah, we play games, but I'm not just uploading this on YouTube because of I want to gain views, I want to gain subscribers, and I want to make money out of it or just become a job for me. I just want a like a storage of me. This is what I did the past years ago. I can go back whenever a time, because I tend to have a goldfish memory, especially when it comes to memorization or other things. Well, I mean, we all do, I think. Okay, and the memories with my friends is just unforgettable, and even meeting new friends, and it's always undeniable to not forget those moments. So I just record what it's funny for us or sad for us, and I just store it in my hard drive or in YouTube. And for the funny moments, it's for you guys to see and how our stupidity is working. But anyways, let's continue. Okay, Think that the woman believed I'd give up performing simply due to some nasty comments. I will see to it that she doesn't underestimate me again. Okay, after I'm being honest, the idea that she was totally wrong about me makes me feel awesome. Well, seems Miss Celine was right after all. Huh? What did you say? She said, Kira won't be upset about it. I doubt she'll be angered even if she finds out about number 17. In fact, she might even voluntarily upload her videos. What? Just when you thought you made a great decision on your own, turns out you're still dancing to her tune. You. Hey now, don't blow your top. I'm paying you a compliment. You might not be the world's greatest singer, but your undoubted spirit is second to none. Fine, I'll take it. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about the robots. You can start to dismantle them. Hershey's sentience. And after she's done, I'll fix the locator. Just look at all these robots, though. Take ages to retrieve all the parts. No worries, I'll help out. You've done me a great kindness, so allow me to return the favor. Thank you, Kira. No problem. Let's begin. Thanks to your help, got the locator back up and running in no time. It was but a mere bagatelle for someone of my stature. I must admit, however, even I didn't expect you to fix the locator so quickly. Susana, I would still stop short of calling you a full-fledged Valkyrie, but that was impressive nevertheless. Was that a compliment? Gee, thanks. I'm just glad I could help. Bursting with joy, Susana leaped to Hershey's side and the latter jumped away startled. What are you doing? Oh, sorry. I was just so happy. Well, stop it and get a hold of yourself. It was merely a passing remark. You're still leagues away from my greatness. Now, enough with the chit-chat. Where have they taken old-timer number 2? According to signals I'm getting from the locator, the Book of Fokshi Jingwei and Dark Jingwei should all be in a village near the suburbs. It's not far from Academy City, but that area saw a heavy influx of Honkai and the local infrastructure leaves much to be desired. In other words, the roads are a nightmare. So getting there by car isn't an option. She started stepping up road construction efforts, but at this point, there aren't any vehicles that could feasibly take us there. This is so annoying. Is it enough to take care of these stupid robots and fix that puny locator? Well, if this stupid robot may offer a suggestion, I believe I just a vehicle for you. Nicely done, Prometheus. You don't have to call yourself stupid though. There's no need for modesty around us. Old-timer hasn't rubbed off on you, has she? Whatever. Apparently, I still don't know you well enough. Though there is no need for that. Huh? Prometheus, what is that vehicle you were talking about? I've set it to autopilot, so it should be arriving any second. After which it can take you to where you need to go. Consider it my apology for mishandling all the backup parts. Now you've piqued my curiosity. What precisely is this vehicle? Is it cool looking? Someone of my grand stature only travel in suitable appellate transportation? Oh, I think it will suit you just fine. Huzzah! I believe that settles the matter of the locator and the vehicle. Good luck with your journey ahead. Thank you for your help, Susana. If it weren't for your help, we would have never pinpointed the location of the Book of Fokshi. Oh, you're too kind, Pua. I'm still a long way from becoming a full-fledged Valkyrie, but I'll do whatever I can to be of use to you all. I've already helped many people, Susana, and it is a true sign of maturity to recognize your own shortcomings and work hard to improve yourself. I appreciate the kind words, Fuha. I will keep them close to my heart. Well, time for the new me to go on duty. Susana, I have a map of Academy City here. Take it with you, and you will never get lost again. I appreciate that, but don't worry. I memorized all the roads here last night. I'll never get turned around in these parts again. Hey, I thought you were busy setting up the stage yesterday. How did you manage to find time for all of that? You're much more reliable than you let on. Was that another compliment from Hershey of Sentience? I believe it was. Thank you. I sometimes have trouble keeping track of deadlines, so I was able dealing with things at the last minute. The upside to that was that I developed the ability to finish tasks in a fraction of the time normally required. However, I'm much better when it comes to dealing with deadlines now. That's great progress, Susana. Don't go getting lost again next time we meet. Full-fledged Valkyrie. Thanks for the support, you guys. I'll keep pushing myself and show you all what I'm capable of. Susana waved, her face beaming, and skipped off merrily to her next assignment. She's still a bit like a bull in a china shop, but she's matured tenfold since we first met her. Considering that she's new at Shiksa, she has made tremendous efforts to improve herself. It's quite inspiring. I've decided that I'm gonna finish all my vocal classes in the next few days, and hopefully things will change for the better. You can achieve extraordinary things by devoting yourself fully to something you really want, even if you don't necessarily have an innate talent for it. Innate. A bit of a backhanded compliment, although I can't exactly say you're wrong. Haha, old-timer never lies. So rest assured that she means every word of what she says. There's no need for modesty, Shigure Kira. I appreciate the explanation, Hershey of Sentience, but I get what Fuha means. Don't mention it, we're not strangers, but honestly, I thought Shigure Kira was just some fluff who didn't live in reality, but you turned out to be a real idol. It's not easy to hear you say that. However, it is precisely because I live in reality that I refuse to give up. Even as stone deaf flop, I still crave to become an idol. After all, one day, the whole world will be my stage, and I'll shine so bright that word of me will reach the edge of the galaxy. Everyone will feel my power as a superstar. Giving up is out of the question. Naturally. Sorry to disturb you all, but your super duper ultra awesome chariot is here. Super duper ultra awesome chariot? Just hitting it, and from the Prometheus, how sarcastic Prometheus is, we already know. Buckle up and hold on tight. Slow down, will ya? We didn't get to see it. Okay, 2 days from now is on Friday, I think. Well, anyways, that's all to it. Yeah, it's fun. All of that is fun. Okay, so with that said, thank you for watching, guys. Leave a like if you like the video, and I will see you in the next video of Honkai Impact Earth. Johnny.